Right, hello everybody. Welcome to April's 6 break challenge. I'm just going to get these sorted out. So as normal, we've got one below the black. The two difficult reds, 3 reds in the middle of the pink and the black, and the black pink must be able to pot into those 2 corners and indeed these 2 middles. So now I've got 5 reds between blue and pink. There we see the pink goes. 3 reds between the blue and 4 colours and 1 above the D. So where am I going to start today? Do you know what? I think I'm going to try and get rid of this awkward red first. Now, so just off straight, I'm going to come back towards me so I can have the red in the same pocket. Better angle there than if I was to roll through. I might have gone too far, not had a very good shot in it, but now I can try and pot the red, get myself a high black. Like that. Choice of these 2 reds into that corner, or choice of those 2 reds into the other corner. I've got to hit that red, which on first glance I thought was going to be really bad. But after coming round here, it looks like it's not going to actually be too much of a hindrance. He says. Right. Just off straight on the black, so I can hopefully screw one off this cushion. For a choice of reds, let's see what I can do. Oh, I did get into that one. Okay. So, I was hoping for a choice of one of these 3 reds. Which I suppose I've still got the awkward one, haven't I? Now, so I'll take the awkward one out of the way so that my hands get on the table properly, or do I just play it safe, roll through here and go for pink? No, I think I'm going to get rid of this one first. Stun one off the cushion. Oh god, don't go beyond the red. Oh, you absolute idiot. Oh, that's not helpful. A little bit too much pace in that one. Right, so difficult pick to the middle. Very happy with how that one's worked out. Now, I will be taking this easy red to the middle and leaving myself on blue. lower one of the two, because I can just roll through blue again. Still got an angle, so let's try and leave one of these two reds in the middle of the table for a little bit later on. So let's just play the lower one, purely for the fact that it's closer to the blue, it might get in the way of me wanting to pop that ball later on. So let's just drop this in. Make sure I leave it high. And those two reds in the middle don't go to any pockets at the moment. I know better. But okay, gentle shot for these two reds in the middle. Play a bit more positively and come down for a choice of the three. Do you know what? I think I'm just going to play this one relatively conservatively. Purely for the fact that I didn't want this one to go wrong and me end up not on anything at all. No idea what the break is. Haven't been counting. Now, play that red. Now, I might be able to screw back this side of the blue. If I play that red, falling off the cushion, I'll be going back down for the black. So, let's concentrate on this one. Trace a helping side there. Only a trace. If I left myself an angle. I have, but it's the smallest margins right. Now I'm not going to play this one with any side at all, because that's going to make this pop a lot harder. I'm just going to make sure I tap it in properly. So if I come through that gap, it is. That's not too bad an angle. If I didn't get fully onto that red, I could have had that one. But I'm going to play this one for now. Just drop it on and off that top cushion. No side. Hopefully leave myself an angle on the black. Still again, I haven't left that much. Do you know what, this one I am going to play with a bit side, because I want to try and get high off of that red to leave myself a choice of those two in the middle. So if I play this one a bit punchy, some right hand side. Okay, that one's gone wrong. Maybe I didn't need the side there, maybe I actually left the angle to play that one without side and it would have come round, off the angles and gone straight towards the reds. Doesn't matter now. Now, this red, the blue is coming off the spot. One of those two in the middle is an awful shot. And that I've got to get the long stuff out for. Well, I say long stuff, I've got to get the rest out. So, bit better, could have been worse. The bread's got in. I've got a shot at this pink. Being very, very thin. But I think that's a good start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've had 10 reds, 9 colours. That's not a bad start. Let's reset the camera so I get one next to it. And I think it's the corner where I'm standing next to it. Just like so. And this should also be a simple roll through shot. Awkward red, or just playing the easy one in the middle of the table and following through for black. I think I'm going to take this opportunity to just roll this one in. That then leaves me a nice high black. Or pink if I should choose. So I think I'm going to go black. Stun. Trace it right inside just to make sure that the white came away from those reds. I should have a choice. 3 in the middle of the table there. 1, 2 and 3, yeah. One choice is the middle, no, that blocks each other. Right. Which one's going to be best? It's going to be the bottom red. And I'm going to stay this side of the table. Black into the same corner. Through one and off the cushion, choice of the awkward red or 3 in the middle. Yeah. Now I know it means potentially cutting this red back into the corner. Oh, can I avoid? I think I can. I'm going to take the opportunity now. That one's gone very nicely. Happy with that one. Okay. So if I go over that side of the table, I will have a choice of these 4 reds. It's the middle, so I'm going to do the same thing again, play on and off the cushion. Place maybe. Oh no! Oh, that's frustrating. Okay. And the blue. Now I knew it was going to hit one of the reds, or at least the pink, on its way down the table, so that means it was going to take some pace out of the cue ball. So this one I'm just going to roll through. There we go. See, now this is where
this awkward red, excuse me, awkward red might come into play because it might get in the way of my bridge hand or where the cue's going. So I've got to think about that. I'm going to play for the red below the black. Right. Come up enough? Just about. Just about, I think. Okay. No, I don't want to get into this too much. Because I didn't want to hit those two reds there. So that's worked out nicely. I am, however, rather than getting the rest out and playing this one, I'm going to play the more straightforward shot and just play for the blue. There we go. I think I'm high on that. Or am I dead straight? Oh no, I'm slightly high. That's good. Now. Okay, so I was trying to, as you saw there, I was playing that with a bit of right hand side and a little bit below middle because I wanted to bring the cue ball down here for a choice of these two or this one. I suppose probably that's going to be the ball because that means I don't have to use the rest. So I suppose you could say this cue ball is in no man's land. Unfortunately. But we'll see. Just try and gently drop that one in. Has it gone round the red? Oh no! Well. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Now if I want to pot anything, it's going to have to be a very thin green into its own pocket. This is going to be ridiculous if it goes in. But I do need to make an effort. So let's try. Go on, get in. Ah! Oh. Right, that's the end of that one. Okay. Nice gentle brown. And we're off. It's going to have to be the same again, I think, as in dog colour. Yellow. I don't like. It's not too bad, but I'm still stretching, so I'm going to play the yellow instead. Just come down that side of the table. Where's that going to end up? Is it going to hit the pink? Wow. Huh. I don't think that could have finished much more, could it?
Okay. Roll through for a high black on the other side of the table on this one. Or just a gentle stun down, which I think that's what I'm going to do. Ooh, I like this week. Okay. A bit higher, sorry, lower than I wanted to be. I wanted to stun down for that route. Now I'm going to have to screw up for the choice of these two. Or maybe one in the middle, depending on where that cue ball ends up. Good. Okay, they cover each other. No, still playing this one. Oh, that's a bit better. That's what black and white wants to be. Nice. Same again. Didn't mind about being low on this one, because if I tried to get high, I might have shot myself in the foot. So. Now one of them cushion. Actually left it a little bit congested there in the middle, haven't I? I think what I'm going to do. So I've got three options. I can either play that one, this red, or still go. And then go down for the black off of this one. If I take that red, do you know what? I'm talking myself into this one. So just a little trace of left there to help widen the white off of the red, which meant I didn't have to hit it quite so hard. You keep it closer to the black. Now that I've got rid of that one, I've got those two reds that go into the middle. Because where that one was a minute ago, I couldn't even get that. So, but now what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to play this one, top this blacky, take the white up that side of the table, and then give myself choices. Helps if you pop the black though. How many times am I going to miss the black off the spot? Break number 5. Starting with the blue. Low. A bit of a kick there. I don't know if you managed to see it, the cue did jump a bit there. Now if I put that in place where that red goes, now I haven't. Now, I'm going to leave that red there. Hopefully, I can leave that one till last. He says with a lot of hope. So yes, I am hoping to get all that way. floor. That red. I know I could play the one in the middle of the table and then release the top red, but I do want to. Having said that, no, I am going to play this. I'm just going to stun it on off the cushion. I didn't fancy running that round off the two cushions. I thought I might have ended up too close to the black. So, I know I'm close to the cushion. It's going to take some good killing. And yeah, I have got shots of that red. It's going to take me up covering the table. But I do still have a shot at it. Oh no, that's missed. Oh dear. Right, it's all come down to this last one now off the pink.
Okay, last one. On to the pink. Okay, red's good. Let's play for one of the three reds in the middle of the table. Which I have managed to do. I suppose I have got the two awkward reds, but it's bouncing horribly off the cushion there, and that one I've got to use the rest with, so let's just roll this one through. Leave myself high on the blue. To then come back down the table. Now you'll see that I played that one with a bit of topspin and a decent amount of right hand side, because that's what I wanted it to do, was to miss this red but also come down that path so I didn't hit into these ones to begin with. It now gives me a chance of getting rid of that one. Similar shot on this red, so I don't have to hit it too hard. I don't want to stun it in and come back this side because of that red, and I've got to hit it harder. So just topspin on and off the cushion. And it leaves me there on the black. Play this one. See, high on these reds and those, well, low on these two. Now let's have a little look. So the problem with playing the reds in the middle of the table is that I'm going to hit something else. And then I'm not going to have control of the white. This I might glance off of that red. No, I just about managed to avoid it. Now, where's the cue ball? Ah, brilliant. So I can just drop this in. Oh no. Have I gone? I don't. Oh no, I haven't gone far enough. Wow. Okay. I haven't gone far enough to not avoid a hit on one of those reds, so I didn't want to, but I'm going to have to play the awkward one and hope that I can come up on this line and have the pink into the same pocket, or if I overhit it, blue into the middle. Right. Okay. Well, that ends the 6 red challenge for April. Let's see if I got anywhere close to the 180 points that my coach wanted me to get to. I really shouldn't have missed that pink, but I have.
I'm going to go away now, do some editing, and see exactly how many points I did or didn't score. And yeah, I'll be back very, very shortly. Well, thank you everybody if you've got this far in the video. It's lovely to still have you here. As you can see, the results are just about to drop down. Started very, very brightly with a break of 66, but broke down with a difficult pink to the middle after potting that red with the rest. Break of 24, break 2, and then I go and miss an easy black off the spot. I'd left myself slightly low, which I didn't mind. I was just playing it on and off the cushion for red in the middle of the table, but took my eye off the pot and missed it, unfortunately. Break 3, 29. Poor positional shot I've got here in my notes, and it was red to black. Yes, so that was the one where I missed. I potted the red in the right middle and then went and stuck the white behind the other red, so couldn't pot the black. So that was very, very poor. Then there was a break of 41. Can't remember how that one broke down. 32. Managed to break down missing a high black, and I missed it thick. So again, I've missed it to the top cushion. That's just one of those ones not paying too much attention, unfortunately. And the last one there, a break of 37. Missed the pink off the spot, queuing off of the cushion, so it wasn't particularly easy, but I missed it nonetheless. And all resulting in a quite incredible 229 points, which I am very, very happy about. Considering that last month I barely managed to break into the 180 mark, but that was with a lovely break to finish that sort of clawed it back. This one is a little bit more consistent, which is a lot better in my view. Thank you very much for watching this and staying here till the end, and I will see you very, very soon with my next video. But for now, everybody, take care.